What's going on, my dudes? Onestep here today, kind of with a different style video than we're used to doing on the channel. A lot of you guys have been asking me in the comments, you know, Onestep, where are you going? What are you doing with your channel? Like, because a lot of you guys have been with me for a long time, which I could not be more thankful for. And as you might have seen, if you have been with me for, you know, a year or two or even longer, you have seen my channel progress and change, all for the better. Obviously, like a lot of these changes that I make are for the better. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, you know, as a creator, as to why I make certain decisions. So today I just wanted to come out and kind of just be real with you guys and explain, you know, why I think the changes are good and why they're being made, and, you know, why I've made the decisions I've made as a creator, as a person. Because there's a lot of what I think are really cool yet really big things happening for me and my channel in this upcoming year, the next 2 years probably. I mean, everything in the future, man, everything. It's just, there's so many things that are gonna happen that I know a lot of you guys might be like, yo, wait, what? So if you haven't already, subscribe here for more. I doubt that this video by itself is gonna attract those that aren't already subscribed. So if you're not, well, then let's get into it. If you are, again, thank you for your support. I appreciate you. So let's dive into my first main point. I think the question that a lot of people ask me again is like, you know, Onestep, where are you going? What are you doing? And I'll just keep it real with you. This right here is my channel, and it is literally all I do every day. For those that don't know, I post daily, so it's like I'm constantly busy. This is literally my entire life. Aside from working full time outside of YouTube, I mean, I'm married. I have to take care of my house, my wife, myself, my dogs. Like, I got so much going on. This is my life though. Like, this is all I do. This is what I do. I come home from work and I make videos, I record, I make thumbnails, I go live. I have to worry about certain sets. I make my own merch. I have a members only Discord I got to worry about and be in charge of, and I try to collaborate, and then I got to write scripts up. There's so much to being a YouTuber than people honestly give it credit for, because all you guys see, you know, I don't blame you, right? But like, all you guys see, all anybody sees is just this. All, you know, they see the 5-minute video that took me an hour or so to make, right? They see the 6-minute video that took me an hour and a half to make, right? So they don't realize that that's a lot of work. It's a lot of time. And then, you know, some videos flop, some videos do very well. That's just part of being a creator. But anyways, the biggest point about this that I want to talk about is, first, let's step back. Let's go, you know, my video's oldest. This is where your boy Onestep has started. I started off doing Fortnite. I was 6 years ago, starting to follow the trends of oh, Fortnite's big, it's popping, I'm good at it, I like it, I want to be a creator. Because long story short, I was just watching people that I watched back in the day, like Lachlan and Muselk and Laserbeam and all these big guys, and then, you know, my girlfriend, now wife, was like, why don't you just do that? And I was like, damn, why don't I just do that? So like the next day, I was literally in my closet. I made this intro. I was like, I that night I looked up, you know, YouTube intro template. I added effects for like the bouncing effects, and this is me 6 years ago. Like, listen to this, bro. I was in my closet. I had a backdrop. I just hung a sheet behind me because I was like, I gotta look somewhat professional. I can't believe I wore a gray shirt with a gray background. That's hilarious. But listen to this.
Jump on, you should record your gameplay and upload it and have some fun with it. So I said, sound sarcasm. But anyways, we're going on down here.
That's crazy. And so I started uploading videos, you know, just like all the time. I was like, yo, I love Fortnite. I'm gonna get into being a creator. And as you might see, you know, for those very, very few that have been around since this era, yo, shout out, bro. But as you see, you know, I started to do Fortnite, and then I dipped my toe in like Call of Duty, and then even Mortal Kombat 11. When Mortal Kombat 11 dropped, it was like my 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, my 21st video ever was when they announced Mortal Kombat 11, and I was so excited because I love Mortal Kombat, as you probably know now. I was doing Injustice. I played the crap out of those without being a creator. And so at this point, when I was a creator, I was like, oh, cool, Mortal Kombat 11, I cannot wait. And as you see, I didn't take it super seriously as a creator. Like, I kind of regret now, and I should have. But this is where this whole first year or two of being a creator was just kind of like just experimenting, testing things out, finding, learning new skills. How do I edit? How do I make a thumbnail? I'm getting better at this. What font do I use? What's color grading? What's all of this, right? Like, look at this thumbnail right here. I didn't even know what like a transparent logo was. I just threw on a logo with like the backdrop, the black backdrop, and I was like, that's fine, it'll work. And I started to get better here and there with certain things, as you can see for some of them, but they weren't they weren't awesome. But the first year or two was just me learning how to be a creator. A lot of times people don't realize that. They see the modern day current results and go, oh, he's already a creator. He's very well established. I was like, well, yes, but dude, the first years for most creators, they don't know how to Photoshop. They don't know how to like make a video. They don't know how to like be on camera. So this is where it starts for a lot of people. And this is where I was, of course. And you can see that I was just doing, Fortnite, Mortal Kombat, Call of Duty, Apex Legends, for Pete's sake. Like, I was just doing whatever I wanted because I didn't know what I wanted to do. I kind of wanted to be a generic gaming channel with a focus on Fortnite, I guess. Some of these videos are bringing back memories. This is crazy. And I did like the Mortal Kombat 11 story mode, some of the endings and whatnot. I had an idea of what I wanted to do, but then I was doing like, these side games like Broforce and then Dead by Daylight and then Rainbow Six for some reason. Then I played Paladins one time. And then after so long, like this is like a year or two after I was doing all this, I was doing some fun giveaways to try to get people to like see who I was. And I was doing Doom Eternal. I freaking love Doom. We'll probably be playing that again, honestly. I did Minecraft Dungeons for some reason. I did Realm Royale for a little bit. Like, I was doing so much. And the point of me telling you all this, like, look at this. This is 4 years ago. So we're now 2 years into me being a creator. Look, I was learning how to do Photoshop. Look, I was like, oh, I can put text on a I can Photoshop text on a picture of me and make it look cool. And that's where I started to learn how to do all that. But it wasn't until about, maybe even 3 years, where I finally realized what I wanted to do. Because what you guys have to know as part of this, major question that brought upon this video was, as a creator, you do have to, this is what I learned, years into this, you have to, unfortunately, find a niche. It is very hard to go in here and just do whatever. Like, you can't really come in 2024 and be a generic, I do everything gaming channel. It's not how it works. Like you can, it's just very hard because you don't have, not every audience watches all of that, right? Like, not every Minecraft viewer is going to go watch your Dead by Daylight stuff or Call of Duty stuff. So it's generally best advised to like find a niche, right? Like, whether it be a specific game, like, oh, I do Call of Duty, I do GTA, whatever, or I do a genre. So like, I'll do fighters, or I'll do shooters, I'll do racers, I'll do RPGs. Like, what you got to find something, some kind of niche. And I didn't really, realize that till, looks like right here, about 3 years in. About 3 years in, I started to like buckle down. Like, it was about right here, actually, in this moment, where I was like, okay, I need to find a niche. Now, what am I good at? What can I provide more value in? What do I enjoy the most? And the answer was fighting games. I mean, I spent 3 years trying to figure that out, and like trying to be the cool Fortnite, Apex, Call of Duty guy. And then right around here, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do my best to stick to fighting games, like Mortal Kombat. So I did. I started to do more Injustice, more Mortal Kombat, top 5s, top 10. The movie came out. I did a couple small things here for like Ratchet and Clank, but I mostly started to stick with just Mortal Kombat, as you can see here. A lot of Mortal Kombat videos, a couple side ones for fun. But again, then, tier lists and some like wish list videos. And then I was like, okay, so I'm like a fighting game channel now. I started to do Mortal Kombat, but then I wanted to do Smash, but my excuse was, oh, that's a fighting game, so it's totally fine. And so I did a lot of Smash. I did a lot of Mortal Kombat. And a lot of people found me around here. A lot of people found me for Mortal Kombat, Smash, and then Multiverses. Because Multiverses dropped. It was like the lottery for me. I remember like waking up and my videos had like tens of thousands, and a couple of them had a couple 100,000 views, and I was like, what the freak is going on? Like, right here, Multiverses was coming out for the first time, not the second beta, the first time. And I remember covering it, and it was like literally winning the lottery for me. I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. So that's also the nail in the coffin that made me go, okay, yeah, perfect. I am a fighting game channel. This is a fighting game. How awesome, right? So I started to do other fighting games like Rumbleverse. That's kind of a fighting game. And then like Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl or Mortal Kombat again. We're sticking with the fighting game genre. So I found what I wanted to do. I found, 3 years after being a creator, what niche I wanted to do. And it provided great results. Like, I was like, cool, I want to be a fighting game creator, and here we are. And I started to get good at it, started to learn, you know, how to be a better creator. I mean, look at this video right here, like 2 years later, 200,000 views. And that's not a ton for some people, but it's great for me. That was so freaking cool to like actually be good at being a creator and provide a really well done, you know, beginners how to get better video for Smash Brothers. And funny enough, this video came out like 5 years after the game came out or whatever. So I thought I was too late to the game, but it still performed well. So I started to get more and more into being a solidified fighting game creator. And a lot of you guys found me at this stage. So a lot of people, you know, a lot of my audience has come to know Onestep as like the fighting game channel, Mortal Kombat, Multiverses, Smash Brothers, stuff like that. Again, I still experimented a little bit with some other things. Like here I did like, you know, Mario Strikers. That was so much fun. But I mainly 99% of the time stuck with fighting games. I went to EVO for the first time. That was the phenomenal experience. As you can see, my thumbnails slowly start to get better and better, and I start to draw on more people, and I get better at like making the titles more attractive and the thumbnails more attractive. I remember they announced Tekken 8, and then the next big one after all this, actually, after Multiverse started to die down a little bit, and then it got shut down, and then Rumbleverse got shut down. I was like, shit, all right, what do I do? I started to do some other things, and then Street Fighter 6 was coming out. I was like, hey, that is the next big game that I gotta do. So again, as a fighting game channel, what do? You do the next new fighting game, right? So I started to do a bit more Street Fighter, Guilty Gear content, all fighting games. Street Fighter 6 came out. I did my guides for it. We were working on Mortal Kombat 1 being teased. And then, you know, almost at this point, the rest is kind of history because I was very well established at this point. Here I was probably like 20, 30K subscribers in. I'm doing, you know, the new Street Fighter 6, my beginner guides for that. Mortal Kombat 1 is here. I'm doing guides for that, videos for that. And I did Mortal Kombat 1 for, as you guys know, a long time. The entire year and a half it's been out now. See, here we go. Mortal Kombat, boom, found it. Mortal Kombat 1 was my shit because I was already good at Mortal Kombat 11 and X and Injustice. And so I just went gung-ho. Mortal Kombat 1 was the very first game, the very first Mortal Kombat game that I took super serious. Like, okay, this is going to be my game. And it's kind of a shame that like I didn't, you know, buckle down for Mortal Kombat 11 because I always wonder, you know, where would I be at had I taken Mortal Kombat 11 their release as serious as I took Mortal Kombat 1's release, because I did it all, man. I did every guide I could. I did every top 5 I could. I did every tutorial I could think of, tier list I could think of. I provided every kind of value that I could think of, while also having a good time being a creator and doing what I loved and playing a game that I loved. So I essentially became no longer like a fighting game channel. I kind of became like a Mortal Kombat channel. And I did that for a year and a half, you know, to this point now. And then about 3 months ago, so now we're catching up. Sorry, long story short, I apologize. Long story long. Here we are now. You know, we're here now, this day and age, where I've been doing, as you guys have seen, a lot of Marvel Rivals content. And I did cover Multiverses when it came back. I did cover that because like, oh, that was like my first, you know, big deal. I want to do it again. And it did fine. It did fine. There's personal reasons why I decided to just not cover it no more. I mean, I don't really enjoy it as much as I did. And I just don't see it going super far, unfortunately. So I decided to stop doing it. But anyways, a lot of you guys have seen me do Mortal Kombat. You saw me do the Multiverses stuff. You now have seen me lately do the Marvel Rivals stuff for the past month and a half now, 2 months now almost. And a lot of you guys might be wondering, yo, Onestep, like, what's going on? You were Mortal Kombat for a year and a half. You still do Mortal Kombat. I always will. But now we're doing Marvel Rivals, and like, what's the similarity here, right? So here we are at the point of the topic, the topic of the question here. And my answer to you is, as a creator, I still believe in having a niche, but now, you know, I'm at this point now where I'm at like almost 60,000 subscribers in. Cannot believe that. It's still mind blowing. Every time I look at that number, I'm like, what the freak? That's crazy. But here we are now. And you know, as my description says, you know, MK1, Marvel Rivals, superheroes. And the reason why I put that is because before Marvel Rivals came out, like 3 weeks before I had to come out, I decided as a creator personally in my personal life, I was like, you know what? I can't do Mortal Kombat 1 forever. I just can't. I like mentally, I just needed to step away, and I wanted to do more. I wanted to be more and do more as a creator. So I thought, okay, what could I do that's not too vastly different from Mortal Kombat that I could do that would kind of make sense, right? And my answer was superheroes. I love superheroes. As you guys can tell behind me, a lot of that is superheroes. I have superhero drawings up here. I got statues. I have it all, right? I love superheroes. And Mortal Kombat, NetherRealm, they make Injustice. How perfect. So I was like, okay, that's my crossover. That's what I wanted. I want to do superhero games. So I was like, you know, because there's the new Wonder Woman coming out, the new Wolverine. There's a new Iron Man RPG in the works, I believe, a new Captain America game. There's all these superhero games that I just want to do. And I know there's like a crossover audience between the Mortal Kombat fans and like superhero fans. Not everybody, but there's a good crossover over audience for them, you know? And then soon after I made that decision, I was like, oh shit, like there's a new game called Marvel Rivals coming out in like 2 weeks. That's perfect. That's going to bridge that gap for me as a creator to start doing superhero-esque content. And so I did, like right here, I got it, I downloaded it, and day one, I was making guides. I was learning how to play characters. I was having fun with it. I love Marvel Rivals. It is so much fun. I'm so addicted, and it's just a blast to play. I love superheroes. So what a perfect timing to come out as a creator to have this game where I needed it. I was like, I need another game to start covering as a creator. I want to expand my skills and my knowledge and just do more with my talents. And Marvel Rivals was like, hey, this game's going to be out in 2 weeks. And I'm like, oh my gosh, how perfect. I'll just start doing that. So I started to do that along with my Mortal Kombat video. So it might, to some of you, seem a bit odd that I'm doing like Mortal Kombat one day and then the next day I'm doing like Marvel Rivals. But there is a reason behind that, because I'm not going to be a Mortal Kombat Marvel Rivals only channel. So here we are, the big answer to the question. Onestep is going to be and is a Mortal Kombat slash NetherRealms. I'll be doing, if they do Injustice, right? Like Mortal Kombat channel with superheroes. There it is right there. So Blade coming out, Wonder Woman, the new Iron Man game, Captain America, stuff like that I will be covering. There's going to be some one-offs, obviously, that I'll be doing some other fun stuff, but that's what I wanted to do. And Marvel Rivals is an amazing game to kind of bridge that gap. And, you know, test my skills as a creator and see what I could do as such. I mean, as you guys know, I make daily shorts for Mortal Kombat and now Marvel Rivals. So I'm putting out literally daily one Mortal Kombat, one Marvel Rivals, if not more, every single day. And some of the Marvel Rivals ones, man, they're 22,000, 15,000, 22,000. And we have some flops, you know, and that's just the life of being a creator. But like, I enjoy doing this. I can put out the shorts, I can make my videos, I can write my scripts, I can make my thumbnails, I can go live doing all this, and I enjoy it all. It's fun, and yet still be that Mortal Kombat creator that a lot of you know, enjoy the content for that one game. So if you have stuck with me because you just enjoy Mortal Kombat, like my Mortal Kombat content, you're still gonna get that. I will never give up on Mortal Kombat content. Like I will always be doing that for my shorts, my videos, my guides, my streams, their next game, whatever it's going to be, hopefully Injustice 3, but whatever it's going to be, I will always be doing Mortal Kombat content. So if you're here, if you're subscribed or even a member or like whatever to the Onestep channel for the Mortal Kombat content, and you see this, just know this is me expanding my skills and my talents as a creator. It's not me giving up on Mortal Kombat. I will always do Mortal Kombat. In fact, if you want more videos of Mortal Kombat, I put out daily shorts of Mortal Kombat, so there's more content for you to go enjoy that way. And then I will always be doing Marvel Rivals. I can't see myself leaving this game either. I am a partner for Marvel Rivals, so I'm kind of like an ambassador in a way for them. So like I will be doing that because I love the game personally, but like there's also those incentives, right? And then whatever the future holds, man, like whatever 2025, 2026 brings to me as a person, I'm happy to like, you know, expand my channel, expand my content. And it is so much fun doing so that I kind of just wanted to come out today and just talk about it. Just give you guys an update. I know a lot of you guys, even if you haven't really been wondering that question, maybe some of you have it in the back of your mind, like, oh, I love Onestep, but man, he's putting out a lot of Marvel Rivals content. Not really my cup of tea. Well, here's your answer. I have decided as a creator to expand again, I know I'm going to sound like a broken record, but expand my skills, my talents, my knowledge, and push myself further and get into more than just one game, more than just one genre. I want to do a lot, but make it also relatable, right? Like I can't be doing Mortal Kombat and then like doing like Minecraft or Roblox. Like that makes no sense, right? I feel like that there's enough crossover between a lot of these games that it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine, and I can't wait to see myself grow more and more. I can't wait to see your guys' support. You guys have supported me for, as you saw, 6 years now, and I could not be more thankful for that, because I'd never thought I'd cross 1,000, 10,000, and here we are at 60K, hoping to cross 100K by the end of this year. And we got so much going on. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to rant for that long. Hopefully this was kind of like a podcast for you as you're driving or just walking around the house doing errands or chores or whatever. But yeah, that was the big answer too. Like I wanted to record this because I was like, a lot of people are very curious in my comment section. It seems, you know, what is Onestep up to, especially those that had been around for quite a while, like a few months now. A lot of you probably just found me with Marvel Rivals, and then you're like, oh wait, he does Mortal Kombat content? What? That's crazy. And then vice versa. A lot of you that watch my Mortal Kombat are like, whoa, he's doing Marvel Rivals now. How crazy. So the answer is, again, I'm just doing both. I'm doing all that I want. I'm doing all that I can as a creator, you know, trying to push out as much content as I can, trying to be the best that I can, while also handling the everyday life of just being a person, right? Like working and handling, you know, being married and handling my house and my bills and all these things that go on in just normal everyday life, while also being a creator and putting out as much content, the best content that I can, the best streams that I can. All these things you know, are part of what I do and what I love. And I don't think a lot of people realize that. You know, a lot of people just see the video, the 5-minute video, and go, they just see what they see. So anyways, long story short, thank you so much for your support. You watching this, whether you're a subscriber, a member, or not at all, you just wanted to see what's going on with the Onestep channel. Thank you. Thank you for being a part of this, part of my journey as a creator, and who knows where I'm going to be in a year or two or whatever. I am very excited personally, and I cannot wait to see what it all holds. And I hope that no matter what I do, I know I have fans like this, but I hope that no matter what I do, you guys stick with me and just have a good time doing it no matter what. I hope that no matter what guide I put out, tier list, top 5, gameplay video, whatever it is, that you guys enjoy it, because it's me and we can have a good time doing. So if you guys want to see more of me, I mean, again, I do daily shorts. I put out at least 2 videos a week, and I go live at least twice a week. I want to do more, but again, with all the whole live stuff, I just can't until I'm, you know, full time doing YouTube. But as of right now, that's kind of like my schedule. I put out a lot, so if you guys want more of that, and you haven't already, subscribe here for more. Thank you for coming to my rant session today. You guys are amazing. Have a wonderful night and take it one step at a time, and I will see you in the next video and or stream.